First up, 1010 London King's Cross, Edinburgh Waverley. Wait, 206. 3226. I guess they're at Norwell Lane level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Phoebs trains. Well, that's not horrible at all, is it? Time now is 10:53. 10:54 on Tuesday the 13th of March 2018. This is 4. Year 10:52, 1 Yankee 82, Virgin Train East Coast service from York to London King's Cross. This is in a right bloody state. I know there is barrier renewal listed, but I can't remember for the life of me when it is. But I know there is one listed. I think even for Cromwell. I'm not too sure when. But this bloody needs it. This arm's a mess, and because that tube's been disconnected for ages, I think it's causing the fuss. Which is making this arm sound like it's, well, on its way out. The state of it surely shows it. Because of course you've got scuffs, partly broken shade, partly falling off lamp, which is dirty, scuffs, and again partly broken shade. The arm's showing its age, and so's the motorbox. How old is it anyway, if I can tell? 2005. They replaced Church Lane just the other month, and that I think was 2006. I don't remember actually. It was 2000 and something. But these really are showing their age, by Christ. They're not doing it by halves either. The other one across the other side doesn't actually stop up properly. It's leaning forward a bit more than usual. And this one's just a mess in general. We've also got something else, hang on a minute. We've also got delayed 0959. Deutsche Bahn cargo service from Bones Green Traction and Rolling Stock Service Maintenance Depot to Doncaster West Yard. For a light locomotive, it's running approximately 56 minutes behind time. How the hell do you do that? I know there's signal problems in the Hertford Loop, but it got 73 laid at Peterborough. And Peterborough's not on the Hertford Loop. Well, it's going to be a clash of the titans, quite literally. Whatever's on York versus this skip. This thing is in a right state though. They might even do the alarms when they do the barriers. Never know, because the alarms have seen better days. Okay, here's the skip. From Bones Green to Doncaster, going in for a think assessment. .010 to Doncaster West Yard. .229 City of York to London King's Cross. Ew. Ooh. Time now is 10:59. This is one of the few Hull Trains services they've been operating in the past 3 weeks. 10:59, 1 Hotel 02, London King's Cross, Hull. The rest are either terminating at Doncaster or Selby or not running, following a shortage of trains due to damage by snow and ice. Let me show you what the reports are actually saying, because right, I'm looking on Retford here on faster route, and they've got 11:39 cancelled because of a shortage of trains following damage by snow and ice. I saw a Grand Central unit running in place of Hull Trains the other week. Haven't they got enough stock to share with the Great Western Railway stock as well? Are they really that short of stock that they can't actually afford to borrow? Well, that's putting the other TOCs in trouble as well. Wait, that's strange. Hang on. What's the bloody hell's this? Ah, I'm not looking in the right place. But I am looking though in general, just because I'm using Newark Flat Crossing here. I found a random train from Doncaster to Westchart to Nottingham Eastcroft. What the hell would they want? What would Nottingham Eastcroft want with any freight locomotive when it's a passenger depot? Well, not passenger public, but passenger unit, if you get what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. After this is 1 Alpha 22, then 1 Sierra 1 1, 1 Alpha 6 1. But I wonder if Hull Trains will be using the exact same reason this time next week, a shortage of trains following damage by snow and ice. Virgin have got all their units back on again. Didn't take them long. And they had some completely frozen as they was doing runs up near Edinburgh. And that's always the coldest part. Because Scotland, bad weather, we know it. And usually it's fairly terrible. All the stations were lucky. If I was put up there, it'd just be snow and ice. There'd be no train services at all anyway, if they're following Hull Trains and what they're doing. Which does seem quite poor anyway. It seems really poor. We're nearly on 3 minutes. Reasonable. Because we're about in the midway between Newark and Carlton Box. Okay, here's 180. There's your run with 5, I don't know which it is. It was starting slow as well. One 113. This one's leaning forward a lot more than it usually does. That is definitely bloody horrible. Time now 11:05. This will be, bear with, let me get back up the page. 11:09, 1 Alpha 22, Leeds London King's Cross. Good grief. I was just trying to find some names of the Virgin trains, East Coast services, because some of them are named, of course, like we've got the Island Chieftain, the Northern Lights, but finding which one 1011 runs under, if at all. See if it's on their wiki. Might be. Okay, got it. So it is as I was thinking. 1011 is the Northern Lights. Officially anyway, if they did it properly, that would be announced at each station as that service. Is it approaching? No, it's nowhere in reach. It's way back at Flagpole. Over that is, I have no idea. Each time you try and search Claypole, Apple thinks you're saying Flagpole. Does it make sense? And I haven't been there for ages, quite frankly, because nothing ever changes. The maintenance isn't the best. Last time we were there, the barrier at the floor. Quite hard, a couple of weeks after installation. Not very good. So I've not been back since. Because poor maintenance like that, good Christ, one day you get there and a wigwag falls in front of you. You never know. Anything can happen. Sometimes it's all quite pathetic and appalling, just like the state of this barrier. But at least it doesn't hit the floor like no tomorrow, and it's not brand new. Okay, we're off for 2-2 only. Before then we get a couple more. We might end up bracing. 224 and whatever that 90 was. That's slowly getting worse. Okay, time now is 11:09. This will be 11:30 and well for 6-1 Sunderland, London King's Cross and the Northern Lights. The 11:11 London King's Cross to Aberdeen 1 Sierra 1-1. Which is according to what the official passenger naming for it is, the Northern Lights. And of course we've got the Island Chieftain, the Inverness, the 1200 off, and the 0753 I think it is from Inverness. The return Northern Lights is 1015, which I think we've probably caught once or twice anyway. I might just go after this because it'll be thick enough video anyway. And I need to start preparing properly for the big video I'll have coming sometime this weekend. And should be expected, of course, Ollie Wainwright, whilst Grimsby Tones playing Lincoln City. Not going to go well, so I'm out of the way. I probably have mentioned before, but I don't know if I have on video. But get hyped up for the full showcase of the Grimsby Light Railway as part of Dead Grimsby. I've got most of it already planned out and it is going to be so good. I'll probably watch it back myself about 4,000 times. Okay, 1011, the Northern Lights is at Newark Northgate. I should just really reference it as that. Alpha 61 zone just past Carlton. Yeah, Dead Grimsby should be coming to your screens either Sunday evening or Monday evening when I've properly got it all together. It won't just be a retour of each location, it'll be the history of the line and everything. Because most people probably haven't even heard the line before. Okay, Sunderland. 18101. Looks like Cromwell's gone up because the repeater signal I'm seeing before me is single yellow. strange how this area's got a whistle board because there's a foot crossing between, well, here and Cromwell. I think it's the flyfish one. I don't know, I don't even intend to go there anyway. Anything else in the area? Yes, there is. But we'll be going up, so I'm staying for it. Sorry, I'll just change sides. See if I can get gone after it. I think it's probably a Glasgow approach because they had codes hidden. Which they do that for some reason. Yeah, we want Echo 06. But now just waiting for the Northern Lights currently. Which should be at Bartley by now. There he is. It's like 238's on the front, York National Railway Museum. And 43 through, 9 on the rear. Right, I found why this barrier is making so much noise. The rod's loose, and it just keeps banging against the motor box each time it operates. So it's making that stupid clunk noise on this side. Time note is 11:14. This will be 11:19, 1 Echo 06 from Glasgow Central to London King's Cross. I swear this crossing wasn't making so much noise back in December of last year. I swear it wasn't. But the crossing itself is a lot louder than the alarms are. Very strange world. Very, very strange world. I wonder if they will do the alarms at the same time as they do the barriers, because the barriers are desperately being needed. I'm still not sure when it is. I never really check this ironroadworks.org, I never really check it. So I'm more bothered about not conflicting with any annual tests on the Grimsby Light Railway. Because the road throughout will be closed and won't be able to get from, like, let's say, Wowood across to Gilby or Pywhite Road. So that's the more important thing at the minute. Give a short chance to go up anyway. 1D09's the other side, so I'll stick with that. And then go myself, because otherwise I'm going to be caught with it on it anyway. Then there's a gap till 37 afterwards anyway, so that's plenty of time. But yeah, this side, Glasgow. 107 Skyfall. Good gravy. And finally, I don't know if you saw that rod there at all, but it just hits the motorbox and does nothing else. But it's not broken another hole in it by now. Time now is 11:18. This should be the last train we'll see, the 11:18, 1 Delta 09 from London King's Cross to Leeds. No, wrong map. Yeah, 1 Delta 09 zone just at Newark Northgate, so we've got a little wait for it. I'd say little, about 3-4 minutes. Not too bad, we're only about one and a half now. Okay, it's just at Newark Northgate, where I should be within the next week anyway, on the way to Peterborough. Because I've got myself on the, well, what they're saying, most trusty service on a Saturday. Which is one from Edinburgh Waverley, which sits in Peterborough for about 4 or 5 minutes. Yet on a weekday is always at least 6 minutes behind, so how the hell do you work that? Right, so say it's not on time Monday to Friday, you get to Saturday, it's always on time. How do you do that? Is it just not timetabled properly on a weekday? Do you need to use the weekend timetable onto it? I don't know. I don't remember its head code, to be perfectly honest, but how the hell do you do that? I complain a lot, but it has to really be said. Service pattern's not great for that one. If you're lucky, you might also see me on Railcam Peterborough. Railcam Peterborough 1 towards the top of platform 1, about either just before 12 or just after 1. If I go up that side and don't stick on 2, 3. But as I usually say, I don't want to see the trains that we're calling the future. The Electrostar has been with South Eastern for about 6 years. It's not the future, it's the past. And if that's the past and a pacer can push up to 80 on flat land, the future's already here, stop buggering about. It all goes to point though. If essentially you've got trains that can reach up to 80, 100 miles an hour, why are you making more that can do it when you've already got what you need in service anyway? This also looks like an East Midlands set for Hull later. I'm not too sure though. No, I'm lying. Sunderland, Bradley Lowry and 257. I like seeing 274. I support that family a lot. But with this mess of a crossing, I'm bloody done. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.